Okay, abusunya be makwa abasonko so ereba POG Media so. Yere meko political highway so highway ne de ensam bebre wo so ayen so ya agepene se be me abidwafo no ahu de eko ene de e ba abusunya maye mowura yensem mu eye Elikplim Akurugu sisi ano je mensa ba be declare say ono na awe na after no declaration no or the ensem bi aba betu de abusunya sisi ano ko NDC headquarters Jubilate na ewo ho no enye jubilation ketwa yense momre no mom yanko na yanko ti ensema ekos na Dr. Rashid Tanko enso edin nsem bi betu dia say ono so obebo isi abaso jemense obebo na abaso na omoye adise ne de dana kwema abaso body na omde be ma yisi bet say omo anye de edana kwem na omoye omadwen say omo be wi ababie ma omo be fire omo and sa 4 seats na aka no Ombesa so try nya by nyambo echina de abusuya ye be declare all NDC seats as winner enye easy kwa mama yanko na yanko ti ensema ekoso medamase
and see how the feeling is like now as finally it appears it has all come to an end now. Madam Elikplim, so and now I can see some smile on your face.
Thank you very much. I think today we didn't have any declaration because there was no recollation or anything. Today is an affirmation because you all know that on the 8th of December, almost all of you were present in Domikwabenya where I was declared. So today is not a declaration, it is an affirmation. And so I just want to thank God for how far He has brought us. Today, we all know that the elephant is a big animal. And when you kill it, before it finally dies, it has to take time and it has to struggle. And so today, finally, the elephant is dead. And Domikwabenya has come to stay.
What did the magic?
It's hard work. It's hard work and dedication and, of course, prayers that led us to this victory. So on this note, I want to thank everybody who came on board. I mean, during the this long hours, in fact, the Xmas, it didn't go well for me because of the up and down. Today you are being called, tomorrow you are here and you are there. So I just want to thank all those who came on board to support us. And the victory, the voice of the people has finally spoken. And so to God be the glory. Great things He has done and greater things He will do.
What should constituents expect?
Oh, of course. They should expect. Now, the MP-elect, the next thing is to start work. You know, Domikwabenya has always been for the MPP, and this is the first time the NDC has taken that seat. And so it's hard work that will make the people maintain me for long. And so it's all going to be hard work. And the hard work starts today. And so I want to thank the constituents for having that trust in me and then giving me this mandate. And I can promise them that we are going to make sure Domikwabenya becomes a place that everybody will love to be.
Thank you.
So that is the Member of Parliament elect for the Domikwabenya constituency. Let me talk to Tanko now, who has been following these proceedings from day one till now. Let me try and talk to him now in front of the
as a party, let me take this opportunity to thank the Electoral Commission. I mean, Madam Jean Mensah. When they do well, we'll congratulate them. But when they do mistake, we'll fire. Yes, I mean, we'll thank them for the path they've taken. Because clearly, like we stated earlier, there was no need to embark on that path. Because clearly the people spoke loudly. They voted for Madam Akurugu, and we wanted their vote to stand. And then so we push, and finally they reasoned with us. So we have to thank them, the Electoral Commission, for having reasoned well with us and for having abandoned the process that they were trying to engage in. We know the situation it was created for the country. It was going to mar the beauty of whatever they were doing all over. So we thank them, the Electoral Commission, for having done this yeoman's job. And I always state, when they do the right thing, we will thank them. If they go outside the right thing, we will fire. We'll make sure that we'll bring them onto the right path, and then Ghanaians will benefit.
What is the right thing? Is it because if it does not go your way, it's wrong, and if it goes your way, it's right, or there's something that they did wrong that you bashed them, or something?
Clearly, the people voted for Madam, and they themselves confirm it. It wasn't the mistake of the electorate. The mistake was not from the electorate. The mistake was not from the candidate. The mistake was not from the agent. It was from the presiding officer. And she agreed what happened. And so therefore, you did need not punish our candidate or the electorate. And so that has been our position. And clearly, they reasoned to us. And then they made it. So if clearly they had gone to the other side, of course, that would have been natural justice would have demanded that we'll follow that path. And also we are grateful for that.
4 more of the seats to be declared. You have that of North, you have that of Tema Central, you also have that of Okankwe Central. Are you confident that after everything, maybe tomorrow, after tomorrow's sitting, the seat is going to fall for you?
Yes, all the forces are going for NDC. We won the seat fairly, clearly. What we are fighting over there at the High Court is so tomorrow that they are going to give a ruling on our objection that we raised, the preliminary objection, and it's very clear. What they did is that they are trying to use a backdoor to get whatever they are looking for. In fact, they are looking to come through a backdoor to have a petition filed. That is the form they are trying to do. And that is why our lawyers raised that objection. You cannot use that method, mandamus, to get that kind of method because those declarations were made. What is all here is not a real declaration. They're just confirming what they have declared already. Nothing has changed. Okay, DS is different. They want to now come, do another collation, and do another declaration. That is illegal. It's not known to the law. And that is why we've been saying it. It's completely illegal. And I told you, that Bawumia thing they went and did, you see that it has stayed in their face. It won't happen. What we know is that those 4 seats, we want them fairly. And I'm very sure tomorrow they will throw them out. That mandamus will not stand. What is mandamus? You want to force a state institution to carry out its mandate, its duty that it has not carried out. They've carried out the duty. Those returning officers, they are in charge, and they carry out. You, the media, you capture it. You saw the declaration in Okankwe Central, Tema Central, and Elikplim. You walk through it. It was captured live on your television station. So why can somebody go to court and say EC has not done collation, they have not done declaration, so you are forcing them to come and do collation and do declaration? What is that? So we are clear in our mind. Tomorrow, our objection will be upheld by the trial judge, and this mandamus will be dead on arrival, and the 4 MPs will be sworn into office. You see, we have just captured Domi Kwabinya. Right. Thank God to glory. These people, they wanted to use a backdoor to get it. We've thrown them out. It's level 4. We'll capture that one too.
Right. So that is Tanko speaking to us there about the declaration that was just made here at the EC office. And he's also very confident that by close of today, the other 4 seats will fall for the NDC because according to him, they have won those other 4 seats, which includes the Elikplim North, the Okankwe Central, the Tema Central, and he's very confident that at the end of the day tomorrow, the NDC will emerge victorious in all those other 4 seats that the High Court is yet to make a ruling on. And we are going to keep our eye on this development and keep up to speed as to how all these unfolds. But for now, the Member of Parliament elect for the Domi Kwabinya is the NDC Faustina Akurugu, and she just walked out here so cheerfully and happily. Hopefully, she'll be able to enjoy the new year, as she claimed she could not enjoy the Christmas because of the up and downs and the meetings here and there. But fortunately for her, tomorrow is a day that she can sit with her family and enjoy the rest of the Christmas and the New Year. Joseph Armstrong, Gold Allegri. Over to you in the studios.
Well, breaking news this hour, Faustina Elikplim Akurugu, the NDC's parliamentary candidate for Domi Kwabinya, has been affirmed the MP-elect of the constituency. She's been affirmed winner of that contest in the 2024 general elections in this country. The Electoral Commission says that her closest opponent, Michael Quay Jr., scored 50,669 votes. Elikplim herself with 50,967 votes. Of course, there were other candidates in the contest, but these were the closest contenders. The total valid vote cast for the constituency, 102,158. Rejected ballots, 624. And total vote cast, 102,782. The Electoral Commission also tells us the process through which, they went to arrive at this decision. She talks about how the NDC did not have its own pink sheets to start with after failed attempts in the recent past to try and recollate the results of that constituency. And then she says that the NDC had agreed that the NPP's pink sheets are provided were same as the Electoral Commission's. However, there was one constituency that no pink sheet was one polling station, that no pink sheet was provided for, and that is the Abokobi Women's Training Center. That is important because in the last few days, the Electoral Commission had indicated that it wanted to rerun the election in this polling station or at this polling station. Obviously, after that meeting with the NDC today, the NDC had raised objections about that. It would appear that that is not happening anymore. Remember that from that engagement with the media, she explains why they got to that point. She says initially the NDC had agreed, the NPP was not present there. However, now they have decided that a pink sheet, a presidential training pink sheet that bore those figures have been agreed upon, that those are the real figures, and the presiding officer for that polling station has provided the actual figures, and that is how they were able to arrive or affirm Elikplim Akurugu's win in the Dome Kwabenya constituency. Now, this leaves the Ablekuma North. Remember, they were not able to recollate for Ablekuma North as well. The returning officer for Ablekuma North had decided that because both parties were not there to agree on matters, he couldn't go ahead to recollate and even declare a winner for that contest, and so it leaves Ablekuma North hanging. But you also know that the original declaration for Ablekuma North went to Rabna Obin of the NDC. We see how that plays out. We'll be here with you when the Electoral Commission decides to act on that as well. But also the flip side of this is that you already know that the NDC is in court over Techiman South, over Okankwe Central and Tema Central. Again, these are places where particularly Tema Central and Okankwe Central were originally declared in favor of the NDC. And now their redeclaration went in favor of the NPP. The NDC obviously is not happy about that, and that's why it's in court. It included Dome Kwabenya as well. So now that Dome Kwabenya is off the table, we know that there is an application to be heard tomorrow in court. And what you see on your screen now are some of the issues that have come up around Okankwe Central. And as I was explaining earlier, originally declared for the NDC, the EC set aside this declaration. It said that it did not follow due process. The court then ordered the EC to complete the process. The EC recollated and declared the NPP candidate, who is the incumbent MP, Patrick Yabuama, as the winner of that contest. And now the Supreme Court set aside the court order and recollation. That's why this matter again is back in the courts or at the High Court, where tomorrow we'll hear an application whether or not the Mandemus the NPP is sneaking in could object to any of the efforts that the NDC is taking up in court. But Dome Kwabenya is out at this point. So now it leaves us with Techiman South, it leaves us with Okankwe Central, it leaves us with Tema Central. But again, when you squint a little, Dome Kwabenya was originally part of this suit. So if this suit goes in favor of the NDC, it will mean that even this recollation and redeclaration that has been made in favor of them, well, everything reverses back to wherever it is. But it's a lot. And so we're going to keep an eye on events that are happening. As far as this is concerned, you stay with us here, your Election Command Center. We'll bring you all the details that you need. as far as these outstanding constituencies are concerned. But breaking news this hour, Faustina Elikplim, Akurugu has been affirmed, redeclared MP-elect for Dom Kwabenya constituency. There'll be more in later broadcasts. You want to stay with us here on TV3. I'm Kemini Amano. That'll be all for now.
Okay, abusunya we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway so Elikplim Akurugu na yete se odisa ensem no etudan ose sisi ano omde osono no akotunwe ye beda masesa mo je pene kokoti sa audio no edemai aha POG Media so beda mas